All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. So I wanted to bring you a follow-up video on the A5200 from Samsung. Now, this device was a device sent over by wirelessplace.com. Check the link in the description to grab yours. This is that week-long follow-up video that I owe you guys. It's probably been a little bit longer than that, but I wanted to go ahead and follow up with you guys on this one because I owe it to you to cover these devices when I have the ability to do so. So this device is on carriers and you can buy it direct from Samsung in the other, just a black color. This is the international version. So they have all the nice, beautiful colors. This has the blue frame around it. It's got the blue back. And speaking of hardware, let's just jump right to that. Hardware on here and build quality. This is something that, the design of a device, let me move my stand over here. The design of a device can determine whether or not a person might want to buy it. This beautiful blue color is absolutely fantastic. And I recommend that, if you like, not flashy things, but just something different, go with one of the colors. The black color is only being offered in the US and on carriers, which is strange because I think more people would buy all these different colors. I like this blue color here. I think it's actually really, really good. So hardware-wise, this obviously reminds me of the S21 Ultra. I mean, if you look at this, it's got kind of that same setup. It's the same thing. Nothing different. Nothing different. It's the same thing. It's just plastic. And another great part is obviously you have a headphone jack down there. So having a headphone jack is important to a lot of people these days still. I mean, I think it's nice that they include it, and it has Type-C. This is on the more affordable side, and it's something that you should take note of. This is a beautiful device that is affordable. As you can see, it has an in-screen fingerprint reader. It has facial recognition. The device is fairly fast overall. Performance on here, let's install a game. Let's see. I'll do Asphalt 9 and I'll do Hawk. Hawk is my favorite. One of my favorite games. It's just these are fun games to play on here. I should have did Hawk first because Asphalt 9 is 2 gigs. But nonetheless, I'll try to squeeze that footage in here as well. But the display on here, let's go to the display here. Let's see here. Let's go here. Let's go here. And we'll turn it down for a second. But I want you to see this beautiful display and how it represents for Samsung. This is absolutely beautiful. It's a nice full rounded display. It looks really good. I don't think you'll have any complaints about how this display looks. Let's take a listen to the speaker. I finally got around to waxing it with my first coat of the Car Guys Car Wax. Check your guys' device. One guy told me a while back to dilute it, and I think that's just been working great, man. I mean, again, good quality. I don't have any complaints there. I think that this is one of those pocket-friendly devices that if you pick it up, you won't be disappointed. Android 11, 3.1. That is important to note because that means it has all the features of all the other devices, roughly. That's how it goes. It's got the side menu. It's got everything. It's got Samsung is not kicking themselves in the foot, but some techies look at the processor inside, and consumers look at what they're actually getting. And in this situation, they're getting a whole bunch for their money. Seriously, they're getting a ton of value for their money. That's totally true here for this device. You're getting that full screen display. You're getting lots of features and options. You get a great set of cameras, I might add. If we just look at the cameras here, you're getting everything roughly that you get from pretty much the higher end Samsung devices. You've got Pro Video, super slow motion, hyperlapse, slow motion, portrait. I mean, you're getting a ton of options here in this device. So let's go to video here. Wow, I can just go from up here. You've got 4K at 30, you got full HD at 60 frames per second, and so on. So you're getting high quality footage here. You've got steady shot. You know, it's a good thing. I just think that when it comes to a consumer picking a device, I think consumers should be looking at the higher end, the S21, all these different ones that they bring out. But they also should consider asking a representative, is there anything else from Samsung that's in a price range of 400 or less or 500 or less? That is where you get into the smart decision making when it comes to these larger companies. This is by far just a baby cousin to the S21 line. The S21 Ultra, they've given it the same look. It's got the full screen display. It's got all the features. It's running the same software. What more do you want? You know, what more do you want? That's how it goes. So I wanted to give you a brief follow-up on this phone. Again, wirelessplace.com sent this out to me for review. I didn't know I was getting this one, but normally I know ahead of time. But nonetheless, I wanted to be fair and just drop this video for you guys to let you guys know the phone is great. No complaints whatsoever, actually. I'm not going to hate on Samsung because of how things went down. Look at this. Rinky's got some stuff on there. Yep. And I actually have some cases from Rinky. So, ooh. But, nonetheless, I think we're going to see Samsung do the natural Samsung rotation, which is to push out a device that is good in performance. It has the lower specs, if you will. You know what I mean? It has lower specs, but at the same time, it's going to perform just as well and give you great camera footage and everything under the sun. So you took that into consideration, what you want to do with your money. I say that this is, if I'm being fair, a good purchase for anyone who wants to get into the Samsung lineup. You don't have to buy the S21. You don't have to buy all the newer, higher spec processors from them in their devices. You could get this phone right here, or the A70, or the A72, or the A32. All these devices flow in line with Samsung's scheme of how they're doing things. But sometimes in the middle ground, you get one like this, and it's actually really solid. So there you have it. It's your man Jay. The A5200, it gets a pass from me.